I've heard a lot of stories. My friend Troy lives in up in Vancouver, and I was asking him some questions about what he knows about you. And he goes, "I just know that I've heard that the cast has always really gotten along. That they all, for the most part, really like each other. Is that honestly true?"
Absolutely true.
It is true.
Yeah, and we've both been on shows where that's not the case.
Right.
I mean, and still get along. We're about to do all this promo.
Picard, right?
Picard season 3 is
You're
about to
all
drop.
coming back, the originals?
Yes. I'm giddy about it. I feel as excited as I did when First Contact was opening. It feels like that big a deal to me. And I know it's not, and I know I shouldn't get excited, but the buzz and the, it's not supposed to be a reunion, but clearly it is a reunion. I mean,
yeah.
And it's, I talked to Brent today. Today's Brent's birthday.
Happy birthday, Brent Spiner.
And he said, "Oh, there's Birdie. LeVar's shooting Hawaii, NCIS Hawaii." So LeVar was calling from Hawaii. He said, "Oh, yeah, take Birdie. I'm going up to see Michael." He said, "Oh, I love him. He's a nice." This is Brent. So again, the third part.
Gotta have Brent on.
Brent's a great guest.
I mean, you've probably seen. How many years have you been doing this since Next Generation?
30. Next Generation's 36 years ago. 35, 36.
So of all the movies, you directed 2 of the movies, right?
Right.
They were big blockbusters, right?
Well,
they made $150 million.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big thing, but you've directed all these people many times.
I have.
I mean, do you ever have any problems? Like, does it ever get like a family? Because we know families, they love each other. And then they also go, get with the fucking program. Why isn't that?
Well, that can happen on the set. And then I have to say, let's figure this shit out.
Right.
But I generally, I'm not a big confrontation guy.
Right.
So if they're dug in on something, I said, by all means, do it. Especially with lines. There used to be such sticklers when we did Next Gen. You had to do it by the book.
Every line,
no consonants, and now people respect that less, which I think is a huge mistake, since the writers have been working on these scripts for fucking months, sometimes years. You got to give them the respect to do them the way they're written, at least attempt to make that come to life. You can't change it willy-nilly. So occasionally that's an issue. I was trying to defend the writers a little bit. Mm-hmm. But people misbehave sometimes because they're tired, because they're angry about something at home. Well,
things happen.
Things happen, and you try to compartmentalize it and not bring it to the set. But shit happens.
Shit happens.